Well, good morning. Welcome to the stream, day 24 in the life of Commander Bwana-Mzungu. Let's make sure I put all the buttons in the right place. I really need to get a third screen because two... Well, I can manage with two as well. To be honest, I can manage with two. Anyway, last time... Let's click here as well, then the game at least will work. Last time I got up to Petty Officer. Now if I click here I can point it out. Petty Officer, which means I have the permits to get to Seoul. And that was my first goal, to actually get to Seoul. So that is done. Well, as in getting the permit, that's done. Now, of course, we need to make sure we actually get to Seoul. So here we go. SOL. It's not too far away. 59 light years. It's only 2 jumps, man. That's not bad. So, let's go there. And when we get there, of course, we have to find out what we're going to do there. Well, probably first find a station that we call home. Oh, that's fun. I can jump straight into the next system. I don't have to... I don't have to jump into Super Cruise and circle around the planet first. That just saves a little time. Let's scan every system. Well, there's only 2. Here we go, Seoul. Finally. Now, let's see. Seoul. I probably can't scan anything here as well. Nope. Well, we'll just see what is available here. This is a refinery, so not really useful going there. That's a refinery as well. Service. Oh, you're in Seoul too, Ra-Wymas. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm looking at the best station to go to. I know that Galileo has a very nice interior. It's all refinery service. Titan City is a refinery as well. That's the last station. I'm doing good, thank you. Which station would be the best to call home, in your opinion? Because there is no high-tech or industrial thingy. I know this one, Galileo, looks really nice from the inside. And I'm not in open, I'm in a private group. I don't like people I've had some people in my stream come up and try to kill me. So I've learned from that. Let's try Mars High first. I'll just visit a few and see what is the nicest looking one. Oh, of course I have to slow down, otherwise we're going to overshoot, which is what we just did. Technically I didn't overshoot, but still, it was really close. So you're an Abraham Lincoln. Okay. Well, I know that Abraham Lincoln has one of the interiors I don't really like, and I either want a high-tech station to call my home, but since there's no high-tech station anywhere in Seoul, I'm just going to go for a nice-looking station. Yeah, Mars High also sounds nice. I know there's a high resource extraction site, a high danger. What is it? High profit as well, by the way. That's going to be pretty close to Titan City, but Titan City is itself is pretty far away, so I'm not going to go to Titan.
Access approved. Proceed to landing pad 18.
Well, it's not really my private group, so I can't invite you there. It's the Wolves of Jonai. So, let's see. Oh yeah, this is actually one of my favorite interiors. I think Mars High will be my home. This is one of my favorite interior stations. Interiors of a station. I like the palm trees. I like the completely different look on the inside. It all looks clean. I like it. So I can't really invite you because the group is run by someone else.
Welcome to this federal facility, Commander. Good to have you.
Let's see. Do I have some cartography data to sell? Yes, I do. Not a lot though, but it will help improve my relationship with the faction right away. Incoming message. Promotion to Trailblazer. Okay. Oh, and Seoul Workers' Party reputation change. Good. That too. So now let's transfer the ships here. The Vulture. And also my Imperial Eagle. Now, what to do next? Let's see. Federal dropship. I could purchase a federal dropship here, but that would be without a discount. I don't really like that. Plus, even if I get it with a discount somewhere, I'm still not going to have the credits to upgrade it the way I want it. So I think I'm just going to stick to doing a lot of missions first, making sure I federal dropship. Well, I like it, believe it or not. I like the dropship, especially if you mount a 4 medium multi-cannons on the 4 medium hardpoints and 1 large beam laser on the bottom. Most of the times when I get pulled out of Super Cruise, I can kill anything really fast. I think I'm going to get this one. I'll just get the high-paying missions because I'm working for credits and reputation as well. So I'm not going to get all these, though. Let's see, Ramon Hub. Well, okay, I'll get these two because they're on the same station. Kruger 60, no. Here we go. Next one. These guys don't really have... Oh, yes, I can get that one. Palladium. That should be possible to get it somewhere. I'll get this one. And, well, that's not really a high-paying one. Bennett Colony. No, that's not the same system. Oh, and the controlling faction doesn't have any missions for me at the moment. You're grinding for Corvette at the moment. Well, on my main account, I'm actually at 76% post captain, so that is only 24% to go, and then I'll be done. So that's not going to take very long anymore. I'm just going to see if I can get a lot of missions. Davies Station, okay. I don't really have a lot of cargo space anymore. No problem. I can still get that one. 10 units. All the data delivery missions are all to different stations continuously, so I'm not going to get those. Okay. Four units of bio-waste for 101,000 credits, no problem. I'm not going to donate that much. This station I already have to visit for something else, so why not take a data mission as well? No, I think this would be about it. Let's see, 7 missions here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, no, 16 missions. That should be enough to get me occupied for the next few, well, minutes. Probably hours. So, let's see. I'm just going to jump to the first blob I see on the map, and from there I'll make sure I get the from there I'll check the galaxy map and see if I can find a logical route to take, and get all the all star systems in a well, I have to visit all star systems in a circuit kind of way. Man, I really need my coffee. My English isn't really working at the moment, but I just woke up. Well, that's almost 2 hours ago. So I think I'm in need of coffee. Okay, here we go. We have to go to Davies Station, so let's do that. Ted Forrester and David McLaren. David McLaren. Let's see. David McLaren says, contact details confirmed. I have the ship on my scanner. Well, the only ship I see here is a Sidewinder. I dare him to come to me. Oh, it's not the one. Of course not. Why would it be? Creep is not the one either. Dolphin. I don't think that he would be... a Federal assault ship. David McLaren is flying a Federal assault ship. That's not going to work in my ASP. Well, I'm trying to think about what to do next. Am I going to go for the dropship? Then I'll probably have to save for about 15 million more credits, which won't take too long. And then after that, what? I wasn't submitting to the interdiction. Just getting my weapons out in case the federal or the security service actually comes in, but they don't seem to be here yet. So I'll just be getting out then. The thing is, if I get a dropship, I might actually stand a chance against that assault ship if I do well. But with the ASP, it's impossible to get him. Okay, coffee is done. So let's give it about half an hour to an hour, and then my English will have improved immensely. Hmm? Sure, I'll bring it to another system if you need me to. I had to visit this port anyway, because of some other missions. Number 5 is down here. So my landing actually damaged my ship more than the attack by the Federal assault ship did.
Dispatching ground crew. Welcome, Commander.
That's that. Permit. What kind of permit? Van Manen. What would I need that for? Of course, to get access to that star, but what is so special about that star that I would need a permit? I'm not sure. Well, galaxy map. Let's see if we can find a... Okay, we're here now. It's probably best to go to this one next. And then up to... there, and back that way. Because, yeah, we're here now, so we're going to this one first. No, not George Pontasis, but Procyon here. Yes, that one. Oh, 11,000 light seconds. Oops, I did it again, I think. Well, no problem. It's still less than 130 or something like that. Or 1.5 million.
Ship released. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Okay, clear of the station. Now let's wait for the mast lock to go down.
Restrictions are now lifted. Flight control signing off.
Good. There we go. And of course, my first goal in Seoul would be to ally with all the factions there, all the minor factions, and of course keep on working on my federal rank, because I just need one more federal rank to get to the federal assault ship. I'll be selling the Vulture I have now for an assault ship, if I get the chance. My Vulture is now worth somewhere in the region of 23 million, so I could purchase an assault ship for that, and probably get a nice well, basic upgrade for the assault ship as well. The thing is, I want to get the federal dropship, but I'm not sure. I'm probably not going to use this ship a lot once I get the federal dropship, so I could sell this ship and then get a dropship in return. Because a dropship can transport a slightly bigger amount of cargo than this one. Of course, its jump range is a lot less. I'm going to have to purchase an ASP at some point in the future. You know, once I'm going to work on getting ships engineered, an ASP will just get the job done a lot quicker, because you can jump from station to station. Especially the engineers are all about, well, some are over 200 light years from the other. So if I'm jumping around with that a lot, an ASP is probably a lot better than a dropship. But at the same time, you know, these pirates trying to get my my cargo, I don't feel comfortable trying to fight them in the ASP. So if I get a dropship, I'll be a lot happier with that. So I think after all my missions are done, I still have 14 to go, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's always 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, 14 missions to go. I'll probably go to Ray Gateway to purchase a dropship there. Well, let's check if Ray Gateway actually has the dropship. EDDB, yes. Federal dropship, yes.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
What? Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits? What is that? I'm not sure. Well, Ray Gateway does sell a dropship, so that's good. Ted Forrester, what are you flying, mister? Cobra. I think I can handle a Cobra. Especially if he's first going to give me a few seconds to comply to his wishes. Ah, bummer! I stopped scanning him right before the scan was done. I thought I was done, but I wasn't. Okay. I don't really need any of these. That looks like the last of them. Good. Hardwick Station.
Bravo Whiskey Alpha. This is Federal Flight Control. You are required to submit a docking request before landing.
Here we go, landing pad 30. Okay, it's in the back there. Landing gear deployed. Thank you.
500 meters from touchdown. Contact. Power down systems. Welcome to facility, Commander.
Thank you. Is there a mission that's going to take me back to Seoul? By any chance? No, there's not. No problem. Oh, let's refuel and restock as well. Some galaxy map. Let's plot the next part of the trip. That's up north, G4114. Oh, that's about the same distance from the entrance point, Ramona Hub. Let's see, where are we in the ranking? Petty officer, 10%. Okay.
Task complete. Go for departure.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the dropship after I delivered my last 13 missions. Now it's 13, of course. And then in the future I'm planning on, well, still ranking up, of course. And once I get to the next rank, which will be Chief Petty Officer, that will be enough to get the Federal Assault Ship. At that point I'll sell my Vulture to get the Federal Assault Ship. And I'll probably start ranking with well, those two ships. And probably replace the dropship around that time by a Python. Because I have to be honest, the Python really is my favorite ship. And once I get that and the assault ship, well, I might not even go for the gunship, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Not too bad, it's only 8,300 light seconds away. So yeah, well, the gunship is fun. If I make sure I actually get around to engineer it in the right way. You know, it is one of those reasonably small craft in which you can still get a fighter. So a fighter with my combined with a gunship, I might be able to get a good fight in with that. But I think that still the assault ship might be better. It's way more maneuverable. It's got better weapon placement. I'll have to see. It's a very far in the future. Okay, remember, the assault ship isn't available in Raid Gateway, so don't fly out to get it. Eagle and Vulture have arrived. Good, good, good. What kind of ship is attacking me? Viper Mark III. I might be able to get him. Sorry. Okay. He's going to give me 15 seconds before he starts shooting. But before that time, I'm actually going to be behind him. Well, not really behind him, but I'm going to be shooting at him. Good evening. Sleep well. Well, that was a pretty nice bounty for a Viper. Most of the time, ships that size don't get a bounty that big. Well, that was nice. Commander Ildrin, welcome to the stream. Hello. Getting closer. Let's see, I think I have 2 missions to deliver here. I'm not really sure anymore, but the names of this station, it does sound familiar. So I think I had 2 missions here.
Lakon, Bravo, Whiskey, Alpha. This port operates under federal jurisdiction. You must submit a request before landing.
Yeah, I just did. Oh, David McLaren is he's here. You can't kill the killer. Muhahaha. Well, I'm not really going to try to as well.
You're on course for landing, Commander. Take her in gently.
I have to fly backwards a little.
Landing gear deployed.
Here we go.
Unsanctioned acts of aggression will not be tolerated. Obey station law and enjoy your stay.
Okay. There we go. Landed safely.
Disembark when ready. Station facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Come on, come on, come on. It's not loading as fast as I would like. Yeah, I thought so. Failed to get an update missions list from the server. Well, let's try it again. Well, it doesn't want to work at the moment. Well, I'll try again in a few minutes. I have to go to the bathroom anyway, so... short bathroom break. Back. Oh, no, you spell that the other way around. Let's see. Shut down the webcam. Put on that one. I'll be back soon. Okay, here we go again. Now let's see if it works this time. Good morning. Yes, Yesido, I think it was. Yes, you do. Oh, here we go. Yes. It's working now. Good, good, good. Now let's see. I needed to collect some stuff as well. Palladium, advanced medicines, and medical diagnostic equipment. Nope, none of that here. Odyssey. Yeah, the other way around. How are you? Well, doing good, thank you. Let's see. I didn't check the next stop in my
Docking clamps retracted. Regulate speed.
trading missions. Are you doing BGs? Let's see. CGs, you probably mean. Community goals. I'm not doing any community goals at the moment. I'm just doing delivery missions, trying to rank up with the Federation, and also not just rank up, but trying to get some to get allied with all the factions in Seoul. Oh, bummer! I think I did it again. 440,000 light seconds. Kaku Terminal. Background simulator. Gupta City. Perry Depot. Kaku Terminal. How much am I going to earn from this? Nope. I'm just not going to do that. Sorry, that's going to take way too long. You should have checked before I did. Ah, these are stolen, so let's jettison them all. That was that. Next stop. Well, if you mean by background simulator, as in, you know, I'm doing missions that run with the background simulator because of the way Elite Dangerous is built, yes, then I am doing that. The thing is, I'm not really doing anything to manipulate anything. I'm just doing missions to rank up with not rank up, to gain reputation with the minor factions in Seoul. And once I've done all these, I'll go to Ray Gateway in the Diaguandri system to sell my ASP. I might regret it later, and get a dropship. I know a lot of people would think that is a stupid thing to do, but I actually feel safer in a dropship than in an ASP when I'm attacked. And I think you could see the reasoning in that, because a dropship is, well, first of all, it's more sturdy. The ship itself is sturdier. And next to that, it's also armed a lot better. No, my goal was not to manipulate background simulators, or background simulations. I actually know it's possible, but I haven't I haven't looked into that at any point. I'm not sure why one should or would do that. let alone that I understand how to do it. But it's just that I have never really looked into it. It's not that I couldn't understand why or something like that. It's just that I didn't. I haven't used any of the Fed ships aside from the Corvette. Okay. Well, I used the dropship. I really liked it. I used the assault ship for some time, but it was all on my other account. I used the gunship for some time, and now I'm at 74% post captain, so I'm really close to unlocking the Corvette. But that's all on my main account. On this account I just decided, you know what, I'm going to get a dropship. Because a lot of people say the dropship is a very bad ship, but I actually really enjoyed the dropship. Especially because of the weapons loadout. 1 large beam laser on the bottom, 4 medium multi-cannons. Anything will melt away really quickly. But I think I might actually set up the weapons differently this time. Thinking about getting 2 guns, or 2 cannons, and 2 multi-cannons. And good convergence. Yep. They're placed in the right way, all these, all the weapons hardpoints. They're placed exactly the right way, so you can fire them all. Well, the gunship is the same for that matter. Difference is the gunship is armed, armored a lot better, and it's bigger, so it can carry a fighter, and it's got 2 small hardpoints on the top. But the rest of it is the same. The weapon setup is the same. Plus, you know, if you're trying to rank up with the Federation and you're trying to make a series about that, you know, streaming and gaining reputation and ranks within the Federal Navy, I think you should do it in a Federal ship, if at all possible. Just for, more or less for the roleplay part of it. Wait a second. Yes, back slightly. Come on. This is better. I was flying around like I had alcohol. Well, I did, but I was last night. I was about, let's see, 11 hours ago.
Contact. Power down systems. Welcome to facility, Commander.
I'm not doing power play at the moment. I'm more than willing to go into it again at some point. On my main account I have a lot of prismatic shields just in my storage waiting for ships to mount them on. So yes, I have done it in the past. But not actively doing it at the moment. I might align myself with Zachary Hudson once I get a Federal assault ship. And make sure I get to the first
Docking coupler disengaged. Depart when ready, Commander.
the first rank in that, so I can get the bounty bonus. And just do a lot of bounty hunting then. Okay, here we go. I didn't check where I have to be. No objects. Well, let's see. Where do we have to be? Not too far. Good. Guest station. You're with the Empire. Yeah, well, I was aligned with the Empire for some time on my other account to get the prismatic shields. And I'm looking into at some point trying them all because I want to get all the special weapons at some point. But it's not really aligning with any power play faction. Because if you align with them, you should stick with them, right? But the game just encourages you to stay aligned with them for, let's say, 4 or 5 weeks. So so you can get all the special thingies and then move on to the next power. So power play is not really playing with the power for a lot of players. It's just making sure you stay aligned with them for 5 weeks. Because you need to have at least 4 weeks, and then after the 4th week you can rank up as well. I don't really like it that way, but it's the way it works at the moment. Module shopping decisions. Yes, exactly.
Lakon Bravo Whiskey Alpha. Submit a docking request before attempting to land at this federal station.
That should be... Oh, it's down here. Good. What do I like most about the game? Well, that's a hard one to answer because I like a lot of aspects about the game. Well, technically, I like the fact that everything is available in the game. You don't have to, like in Star Citizen, you have to purchase every single ship you want to fly with. Unless, of course, you're okay with just borrowing it or renting a ship for some time, but that takes the pace out of your gameplay. So I like that you can get all the different things in this game. I like that you can do loads of different things, and there's always something else to do. Whatever. If you don't feel like I don't know. If you don't feel like bounty hunting for a moment, you know, most of the time you're bounty hunting and you don't like to do that at some point, you can just pick up any other role, and a lot of the ships are you can tinker with them and make them really useful in several roles. Of course, not all of the ships are. Not all of the ships are multi-role ships, and not all of the multi-role ships are good at any given role. Okay, let's first go to Mansfield Orbiter, and I have to start looking for the stuff I need as well. Because I have some of those source and return missions, and I haven't found one of the things yet, but I haven't really looked as well. So next station, I'll start looking for those things as well. I also like the sheer size of the game. They really built the whole galaxy. That is unbelievable.
Incoming mission critical message.
So my reputation has changed with 2 of the factions in Seoul. Oh, and I'm overshooting again. Here, let's try to do the dolphin duck and see if we can. Yep, kept ourselves from overshooting. Good. Is there anything that you're hoping will be in the game soon? Yes. Walking around on planets or landing on atmospheric planets. Walking around your stations would be great as well. But that would be, you know, walking around in a station sounds nice, but there's so much gameplay involved, or possible gameplay involved with that. You know, what are you going to do if you meet another player? Are you going to... exactly, space lags. If you meet another player, can you shoot them? Can you talk to them? Can you see their avatars? Can you see... you know, there's so much to do before that is actually possible, but I would really like that. Next to that... I would like more ships, somehow. Not sure how, but I would like it. I'm not really missing any ship at the moment, but it's like, you know, you should be able to get more at some point. And the thing is, I'm actually looking for things that will entice players to play on even after they've unlocked and bought and engineered all the ships. I would like it if the engineers was less of a grind, because some of the engineers is just hopelessly well, hopelessly annoying, let's put it that way. And what would non-lethal weapons do? Palin, well, for instance, I did get the 5,000 light years away from home, and then I thought, yes, unlocks Palin, and then I saw what I had to do to get to him, and I'm like, yeah, well, let's not focus on that at the moment, because that's going to take way too long. Let's see, I have to get advanced medicines, medical diagnostic equipment, and palladium. I don't think I'll find any of those here. Oh, that's fun. Why not? Let's just bring a few of those back to Seoul. But as you can see, none of the others are available here. So let's go to the second station in this system I have to visit, Perry Depot. I think I have 2 or 3 missions on that station. You know, and if you can walk around in a station like this, can you also drive those carts around that you can see driving around on the circular roads? How are you going to transport yourself through a station that big you know, it's fun if you can walk, but you also have to think about transportation, because it just takes a very long time if it's just the walking pace. These stations are huge. And how do you make the transport well, how to put this? It is a huge station, so if you put something like a transporter that will instantly transport you from one location to another inside the station, that will sort of mess with your mind about how big it is. It'll make it a lot smaller in your mind. And can I get a house in the ring of an orbital? That would be fun. That would really be fun. That would really be great. And would you then be able to to get several houses? What I would also like to have in the game is the possibility to just get aboard a ship of another player, or even of an NPC, or a taxi service or something like that, and that ship will actually transport you to another station. Of course, for that you need to have something to do in the station, and now everything you do in the game is bound to your spaceship. So as long as you have a spaceship, you can move around. But if you switch that to the person, so the player, the character you have in the game, and not it be bound to the ship anymore, then you can start getting aboard a ship that transports you from one station to another. And well, just like I'm going to do in a few minutes, well, maybe a little more than a few, because I have to do my missions, and then afterwards I can go to Ray Gateway to get a dropship there. But what if you would be able to just fly a taxi from one station to another to purchase a ship there, so you don't have to take your own ship out there and then somehow you know, have your ship returned by some NPC or some in-game mechanic. I have to say, being able to transport your ships is a lot better than it used to be. That you have to take something like a Sidewinder out to get to another station to retrieve your ships and get them all to the same spot. I really like the in-game mechanic that is in place at the moment, but still, it would be very much fun if you were able to just get aboard a ship of another player, or an NPC, or a taxi service, or, you know, public transport service, flying you from one station to another, and you could just either pick up your own ships there, or get a new ship, and then fly it back out yourself. That would be fun.
Steady traffic in this area, Commander.
Because, you know, to be honest, in real life, I think that if you think about the Colonia Jacques station in the Colonia, well, now it's called Colonia system, of course. I think that in real life, if something like that would happen, there would be ships filled with passengers all going to the new station to work aboard the station in any occupation there. So it would be fun if it was possible to just get aboard a ship, fly out to Colonia, and then buy a ship at the spot, without having to go through well, the very long effort of flying your own ship out there. Oh, this is an agricultural system as well. Well, then there's not much chance that I can find anything here. So I have one more delivery to do. Let's just do that. Let's see. Is it in the list already? Yes, it is. Let's do that delivery and then start looking for all the other stuff we need. Can I park a clipper on the lawn? Well, you would have to fly through the glass interior or exterior of the ring.
Attention, Commander. This is a no-fire zone. Aggressors will be penalized.
Sorry. Accidentally hit my scanner. Okay, here we go. Last stop. Let's see, I need... Where am I going? Let's say... Nine 9352. Yes. Oh, of course not. I'm not looking for that. Let's see. Gupta City. Let's scan here as well. You never know if we might find anything new. Nope. So, let's see. Needed advanced medicines, medical diagnostic equipment, and palladium. Okay. Let's go for palladium first. Okay, that's not too far out. I will be able to get it quite close by. Okay, new one. New search inquiry. Because it would be best if I found all stuff in one station. Advanced medicines, right? That was the next one. Medicines, advanced medicines. Yes. Well, there's not a big chance I'm going to find those two in the same system. Well, let's first make sure we land here. Okay. I'm going to have to travel to different stations. Oh no! The medical diagnostic equipment is actually available in this one. That's good. That's good. That is fun. Well, here we go. Landing pad 35 is right around the corner here. Back a little, yes.
This is a flight regulations reminder.
Ah, commodities market lockdown. No. That's not fun. Hell, here we go. They're on lockdown. Well, let's see. What was the next one? Easy Aquarii. Didn't this one have one as well? Groombridge 34. Yes. Matthews City. Matthews City. Oh, but that's way too far out. I was going to go there. YZ City. Clement Orbital. Yes. So I'll be going there. YZ City.
Disengage from landing pad. You are go for departure.
Thank you. That was just a little unlucky.
Clear of the station. Have a safe journey.
Well, Clement Orbital, wasn't it? Yes. Okay. Advanced medicines and medical diagnostic equipment. Okay. 21 units of advanced medicines, 24 plus 18 is 42 medical diagnostic, and then we have to find palladium. YZ City. Okay. Come on. Don't be so busy looking around you that you're overshooting again. I'm actually going to make it. Let's see. Tau City, Graham Terminal, or Ortiz Moreno City. Those are the closest to where I can find the palladium. So we're going to do that. Up to 16% petty officer. Wasn't really aiming for a big increase today, but I sort of kind of got one anyway. Sure, I'm still too far out here.
Be aware, weapon fire restrictions are in place in this sector.
come on. A little faster is okay. Landing pad 20. I think that should be right around the corner, so let's make sure we're not going too fast. Yeah, that would be here.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Engines disengaged. Have a productive visit, Commander.
Have a productive visit. Thank you. Of course, we're not here to deliver anything. We're here to buy some stuff. I can sell this already. Why not? I'm probably going to need the cargo space. Yeah, let's sell all the other stuff as well. Cooling hoses. Let's see, nothing up there. Nope, there's just all down there. Medicines. How much did we need? 21? Yes.
Mission objective complete.
Yes. Mission objective complete. Nano breakers, let's sell those. And telemetry suit. Suite, sorry. We needed medical diagnostic equipment. 42 if I'm correct. Well, not that much.
Mission objective complete.
Okay. Yes, they're all good. Now, palladium, which we can buy in a Tau Ceti, which is 1 point something light years away, so it's not too far. There we go. Launch. And then back to Seoul. Deliver all the stuff. And out to Ray Gateway in the Diagwandri system. Sorry.
Navigation. Federal Flight Control signing off.
Frameshift drive charging.
Someone is firing at me. That's not nice. 77% hull left. Let's see, where was it going? Ortiz Moreno City, okay. Yo, Verondris24, welcome. I don't want to overshoot. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, please, please. Slow down. I'm going to overshoot. Didn't want to, but it happened anyway. Okay, but we're close enough now. How are you? Well, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? It's just a little warm in here. But that's because of, well, my computer is an AMD PC with a Radeon R9 390X graphics card, and those are also used as central heating systems in some countries. And next to that, I've got 5 different lamps around me for good lighting. And that makes sure that it's actually pretty warm in here. And I've got my door closed because behind my door, behind my back, there's a door. You can't see it because my green screen is in the way. But there is a door there, which is now closed. So I don't have any ventilation going on. But behind that door is a washing machine, so a laundry machine, and a dryer. And they're all running full speed at the moment. So once I open that door, it will be a little cooler in here. But it'll also be so noisy you can't hear me anymore. So, yeah, that is just not going to work. Landing pad 26, where's that? Right beneath me now, yep. You have a GTX 1080 with an i7, 16 gigabytes RAM. Boy, does this game look good. Yeah, well, I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM with an AMD FX-8120, so that at the moment that's a pretty old processor, but it still runs. It's an octa-core and it runs at 4.2 gigahertz. So I'm quite satisfied with that. Let's see, I need 12 of these, but I'll fill up on it because, you know, I can probably sell the rest with a nice profit. Let's see, are we close enough to Seoul to have it in the... Yep, there we go. I'm thinking about upgrading my PC at some point again, but I probably have to start from scratch because I do have 32 gigabytes of RAM, but it's DDR3. So if I start upgrading it now, it'll probably have to be DDR4. And frankly, I just don't have the money to do that at the moment. The next PC I'm going to buy is probably a new laptop, because that died about half a year ago. I have been trying without a laptop, but it doesn't really work for me. I just built this a little after the 1080 had come out. Yeah, well, this one is a little older. I already had it for some time. I actually dismissed off the PC by itself after I let's see, where's my... Oh, bummer. What kind of ship is it? It's a Python. No, I'm not going to be able to stand against that. I'm going to fight the interdiction as good as I can. It's a Python and it's dangerous ranked in combat ranking. Let's see. Mars High. There we go. First of all, this PC was standing downstairs. Oh, actually, I had this PC up here, but then I wanted to move it downstairs to have it there as a sort of gaming PC for the kids, and also use it for some other stuff. But it got way too hot in the build I had it there. It had to be in a cupboard, and it was way too hot. So I decided on ditching the motherboard and processor and getting an i5, because that just runs a lot cooler. So I built a new PC downstairs, used all the different modules from the old PC, and well, then later on I thought, you know what, why not go into streaming and making stuff for YouTube and things like that. I would need another PC, because the one downstairs, well, it has the power to do it, but it's not going to be practical for me to work on that downstairs, or having to carry the computer up all the time. So I was thinking about that, and then I remembered I actually still had this processor laying around and a motherboard, and I just built a completely new PC on the basis of that. So that was, but that was some time ago. So this processor, I think, is about 5 years old at the moment, so it's not really old, but it is. Let's put it this way, most streamers and YouTubers have a newer processor in their PC. But I'm okay, it still works. It's got 32 gigabytes of RAM, I've got 2 SSDs in it, so it's pretty quick. For storage I have a RAID array, so I won't lose any stuff. It's working pretty well. And I might actually have to cut back on my streaming and YouTubing schedule, because I'm thinking about going back to university. It would be great if I somehow could combine the two. But since I also have a wife and 5 kids and a full-time job, I don't think I'll be able to do that.
Bravo Whiskey Alpha. This is Federal Flight Control. You are required to submit a docking request before landing.
I want to get closer to the station as soon as possible, because that python that was haunting and hunting me is out here as well. Crooked Helix, welcome to the stream.
Caution, heavy traffic ahead.
Number 38, looks like it's in the back there. Yes, it is.
Landing gear deployed. Incoming mission critical message.
Access control. Observe minimum clearance.
So, here we go.
Docking completed. Disembark when ready.
Deliver the stuff we got. Yay, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And 4. 17.5 million. Nice amount of credits. I did raise my reputation with some of the factions here quite significantly. But the next step, well, I'm actually going to sell my cartography data here as well. Wow, 803 credits. And I still have some palladium to sell. Oh, this stuff as well. A 1,000 credits of profit per piece. Not bad. Could have been better, but it's not bad at all. Now, let's see. Oh, bounty. I forgot I had some bounty to claim. Still have quite a lot more, but that's all in different systems. I forgot to claim it when I was in those systems. Well, no problem. We'll just have to wait until we get to one of those interstellar factors contact thingy. Let's make sure we actually refuel as well, because I'll be saying goodbye to my ASP soon, since I'm planning on going to here it is, the Guandri. That's pretty far away. Not for this, but for the other spaceship I'm actually going to get from that station. Because we're going to go to Ray Gateway and purchasing a federal dropship there. This is going to 4 jumps, but on the way back it's probably going to be around 8.
Docking clamps retracted. Regulate speed until clear of exclusion zone.
Yeah. Regulating speed. Okay, mass lock is out. Let's go. Two, one. Don't have a fuel scoop at the moment. I am going to need one in the dropship for the way back, but I won't need one for this one because the ASP has a pretty good range without a fuel scoop. So heat level's critical. Well, it's just 101%. Won't be that bad. Frameshift drive charging. That already was the second to last jump, if I'm correct. Okay, let's wait a minute. Try it again. That's better. So I'm going to get all the modules that I have engineered. I'm going to take them off, like the shield generator, frameshift drive, multi-cannons. Let's see, that is it. I haven't engineered everything, but I want to keep those. And then I'll sell the ASP. And get a dropship in return. A lot of people would say that is a stupid plan, but it's well, it serves two purposes. One, I feel a lot more safe in a dropship, doing missions like I just did. It's armed a lot better. It's a more sturdy ship as well. It's got slightly more cargo capacity than this one. So yeah, I feel slightly more safe in a dropship compared to the ASP. And secondly, it's also, well, sort of a roleplay thingy. You know, I'm ranking up with the Federation. What better ship to do that in than in a dropship, which is a Federal ship? You know, it's just part of the story, more or less. I'm trying to go to the planet first, well, more or less. Then with a U-turn, hopefully I'll be... I won't be at the entrance, but no problem. Stone Dogs, or Stoned Ogs, welcome. Wallenby, welcome. Landing pad 45, that should be in the back. So I'm going to say goodbye to the ASP, which is the ship that I got in, I think it was episode or day 7. So I've been flying around this ship for about, well, a pretty high amount of days, 17 days. But I also have a Vulture and a Imperial Eagle. I'm thinking about selling the Eagle though, from a distance, because nothing on that ship is engineered, and I do. I will have slightly more credits to upgrade my my dropship with. So, thinking about doing that. Phos, welcome back. Ray Gateway, here we are. Hardpoints. I'm going to... Well, I'm not going to buy a ship that needs these, but these I can transfer to the dropship right away. So let's do that. Store, yes. Optional internal. The shield generator. What kind of mod do I have on this one? Enhanced low power shields. Yeah, I'll store it for the moment. I'm going to get another ASP, which will be in the future, but it won't be very far off in the future. Let's see. Core internal. Frameshift drive. Put that in storage and replace it with the standard one. So that should be it. Shipyard. No, not ship transfer. Well, I'm going to sell this one, right? Transfer, yes. Sell remote ship. Here we go. Now, Federal dropship. Yes, going to purchase that one. Cost of new ship. I'm going to gain 5 million credits in the purchase of this ship. So here we go. Standing by. And now we're going to have to outfit this ship in the right way. Yep, this is a totally different looking ship. Sell that. Sell this as well. And then let's start with the large hardpoint. We'll put a beam laser on that. 2 million credits. Nice. Good weapon. Let's put the modified on the sides. And I'll put 2 other multi-cannons up here. No, let's not get the cannons. Let's get... or not multi-cannons. I'm going to get cannons in here. Let's see. It's way more expensive, but, you know... it helps in slightly more armored spacecraft that I have to fight as well. Okay, storage modules. Going to put this one in there. And then that one in there. Good. So, weapons are done. If I'm correct, this will help a lot as well. Jump range. 20 light years. That's good. Fuel scoop. Where is this one located? Loughton's Star. 122 light years. I can sell this one because I'm going to get a new one anyway. I don't really have to keep that one. I can sell this one too. Here we go, 31 million credits. That should be enough to upgrade some of the ship. Thrusters. I'm going to have to go with the 6A thrusters. Yes. Life support. I'm going to have to go to D-rated. Yes. Power distributor, I'll get the 6A one. Oh, not available. 6B one then. Sure. No problem. Sensors, let's go for D-rated as well. Now, let's see. Empty military compartments. I'm not going to bother with those at the moment. I'm first going to look at this. I'm going to need a stellar body scanner, advanced discovery scanner here. I'll probably put a let's see, passenger cabin, no, this one, planetary vehicle hangar. I'll put that one in there, of course with an SRV in it. Now cargo rack, shields, fuel scoop, cargo rack, something like that. Then I'll have 96 tons of cargo. Let's see, shields. Am I going to get a 5A one? Or a 5C bi-weave? 124, 184. This is a lot better, of course. Let's get one of these. Then a fuel scoop in this one. 4A. Yes. And let's see, what else do we need? I could go for a detailed surface scanner or another cargo rack for another 8 tons of cargo. Yeah, I don't think I need a detailed surface scanner, so I'll go for another cargo rack. That'll make sure we have 104 tons of cargo, a pretty good shield, fuel scoop. That should be good. Now, core internal, because we don't have enough power at the moment, so let's see what kind of power plants are available. 6B will be more than enough. Is 6D going to be enough as well? I probably have to go for the C one, because I still have to do the utility mounts. Military compartment, let's put a whole reinforcement package in here. And in the other one we're going to put a module reinforcement package. Lightweight alloy, reinforced alloy. Well, I could go for the military grade composite at some point. It's going to take our jump range down a little, but that's not going to be a very big problem. First of all, let's see. I need a wake scanner. I'll just get a D-rated one. Next, I'm going to... No, not a wake scanner. Killborn scanner. That was the one I wanted. Not a wake scanner. Here. I'm going to put a chaff launcher in here. And then 2 shield boosters in here. You can see him. I'm actually going to have to upgrade the power plant a little more to be able to run this. Okay. Let's see, what does a 6B power plant cost? 4.5 million. I'm going to get 1.5 in return. It's going to be 3 million. Yes, I'm just going to have enough to repurchase my ship once. But then again, I should be able to do that. Do I have some stuff I can still sell? No, I don't really have to. Livery. Paint job. I don't have paint jobs for this. Oh, I have the Canon Research one. That looks pretty nice. Explorer Trailblazer. Well, I'm not going to really work on my Explorer rank with this one. I'm not going to work on the combat rank on this one as well. Broker. I'm not sure. Let's put this one on the front, and then on the other two I'm going to put the trade broker. Okay. Name. I'll have to think about that. I don't really have nameplates yet. Should get me some of those as well. Weapon detailing. I only have yellow, so why not? Okay. Fire groups. Let's put the beam laser here, and the rest all on 2. And then another fire group with beam laser there and the Killborn scanner on 2. And another one with just the advanced discovery scanner. Well, that should do it. Oh, I'll sell this once I get back to Seoul. Oh, do they have an interstellar factor thingy? Nope, they don't. That's a shame. Would have been nice. Seoul. Here we go, flying back to Seoul. How many jumps is that going to be? 7. Oh, it's not that bad. I was expecting more. But let's see. Short bathroom break. Back in 2 minutes, I think. Sometimes, you know, when you have to go, you have to go. So, I'll be back soon. Okay, here we go again. So we're going to have to fly back to Seoul. Launch. Just 7 jumps, so not too bad.
Ship detach complete. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Well, that's an Anaconda just leaving the port. I don't think I'll ever own an Anaconda on this account.
You have left the no-fire zone. Flight control signing off.
Thank you.
Frameshift drive charging.
So 104 tons of cargo possible in my dropship. It's armed a lot heavier than the ASP, and since I already had a engineered frameshift drive, the jump range is actually not too bad. So what if I at some point make sure I also get a dirty grade drive tuning thingy. So this ship will actually become more maneuverable and a little quicker. That would be fun. Though it doesn't handle heat really well, but that's also because I don't have the A-rated power plant. I actually have a B-rated power plant, so I should probably focus on getting the credits for an A-rated power plant first. Then it'll be able to handle the heat a lot better. I'll be scanning every single system we come through, because a lot of it will be new, I think. And I also want to refuel in every single system I can. Not just to save credits, because, you know, you're not earning a lot of credits by making sure you save on credits refueling. But still, it's 5 more jumps to go, and I simply don't have the fuel for that. I didn't really check the route, and as I can see, the next star class is going to be a T class, so I can't refuel at that one. I really didn't plan my routes anyway, so it's not strange that I find stars that are unscoopable. Well, this is going to be an M-class star, so I can scoop there. Let's see, it's going to be 3 more jumps. Okay. Not going to fully fuel, because it's going to damage my ship a little. But since I can scoop in at that star again, and it's only 2 jumps after that, I will have the I'll be possible to come on, English, I'll be able to make it without any problem. Okay, let's get out. Last jump.
Fuel scooping.
25 objects in total. Not bad. So I'm actually going to return with almost full fuel tanks. That's good. Good. That was that. We're going for Mars High now. Combat rank Novice, Trade rank Broker, Explorer rank Trailblazer, CQC rank Helpless. Well, we're not going to work on that. The plan is to work on the combat rank. So there's a few things I can do. Either I'm going to earn loads of credits with the dropship, just doing missions and actually raising my trade rank a lot more than the combat rank. But at the same time, every time I'm being interdicted, I can make sure I actually win. Or most of the time I can win. And that way I might be able to save up for a replacement for my Vulture. You know, since I also have the rank right below Chief Petty Officer. I'm Petty Officer at the moment, so if I work on the ranking and do a lot of missions in this ship, I'm going to be able to get the Federal Assault Ship soon. And that might actually be a really good plan. But I also have to get an A-rated power plant for this one. So I think that is actually the best plan. The other plan, the other thing I could do is get out in my Vulture for the last, let's say, 40 minutes. Maybe half an hour, and then I'm still going to stream. And go into the high rest zone and do some bounty hunting there. No, I'm going to do some missions. I'm going to do some missions. Crimson Mesh, welcome to the stream. I'm going to approach from the wrong angle, but that's okay.
Core Dynamics, Bravo, Whiskey, Alpha. Submit a docking request before attempting to land at the Federal Station.
Yes, I will.
Authorization cleared. Land on pad 1-5.
Hey, what is happening? What's happening? Looks like my ship is not reacting to thrusters anymore. Yeah, of course I'm having to get used to the dropship handling again. That didn't sound good.
Landing gear deployed.
Fly smart. Fly safe. Reduce your speed inside the domain.
Here we go. Hey, thanks for the follow, Thomas2146. And Azimuth23, welcome back to the stream.
Station facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
So, let's see. 54 units of bio-waste. Nah, that's not going to earn a lot of credits here. I don't really have to transport any cargo for this one. I'm earning 2/3 of the amount of money. So, Epsilon Indy, London Relay. Nope. There's just a lot of... Ah, here. Those are the ones I need. Cormac Hub in Procyon, Davy Dock in Procyon, and Taos City, Gilmore Orbiter. That's good. Now let's see. 66 units of bio waste. Sure. I'll get that one too. Now let's get back and see if there's a refresh. Jay Barnett, welcome back to the stream. Oh, that's a nice profit. Let's get that one. Procyon Davy Dock, I had to go there anyway. It's not much, but it helps. Epsilon Indy, London Relay, 200 and something. Ah, cargo hold is full. Well, let's get out there. First, we can sell the data I scanned on the way. Okay. Refuel and repair. Here we go. Let's go there first. That's the closest one.
Hard when ready, Commander.
Time.
Frameshift drive charging.
No. Let's see. 6A power plant is going to cost 16 million credits.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Davis Terminal. Not too far out. Here we go. And let's see, 6A terminal is 16 million. The 6B is 5 million, so I'm going to need about 11 million credits to purchase the 6A power plant. At the moment I have 3. Yeah, so I'm basically going to need another 11 million credits because I'm not going to spend these last 3 because I need to make sure I actually keep the repurchase value in cash. Lieutenant Dilligav, welcome to the stream. I'm just guessing that's the way you pronounce your name, by the way. Sorry, I'm yawning. Almost there. Davis Terminal.
Core Dynamics, Bravo, Whiskey, Alpha. This board is under federal control. Submit to randomized security scans on approach.
Yes, I will. Ooh, this ship does make a lot of nice noises with the engines.
3,000 meters from touchdown.
Landing pad 18.
Lighting gear deployed.
Here we go.
Landing operation complete. Dispatching ground crew. Station facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Delivering. Is there a mission taking me back to Seoul? Nope, not really. Not really. And nope. Well, then I'll get out of here. Or let's see if they have interstellar factors contact. Nope, they don't. Good. Launch. Let's see, is there a second one? Yes, this one. I can just select right from the menu.
Detach is good. You may leave when ready.
Techno 2K8, welcome to the stream. And Fake Wind, welcome back. task log is off, so let's jump. Are you new to the game? Not really. Why'd you ask?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Of course, there's still a lot of things I can learn, but I'm not really new to the game. Aspirateur de Doofy. Oh, hello, welcome. Welcome back, I should say. Just from your combat, trade, and exploration ranks, thought you might have been new. No, this is my third account, so that's why. No, on my main account, I'm elite in trading, and I've reached the third to last rank in both exploring and combat. So I'm a master in combat, and I think that's called... Was it... No, it's not Trailblazer, because this says Trailblazer. So, but I have to say, I'm more active on my third and first account than on the second, because the second one I share with my kids. So sometimes I play that account to make sure I help them make the next step. Let's say, well, I made sure they actually have a an ASP. So I made sure I played that account enough to get them an ASP. And now they're playing with it sometimes, so I don't really play that account a lot. Also, it's the account that I sometimes loan out to my friends or neighbors. If they want to try the game, I'll just give out that account to them for, let's say, 2 or 3 weeks. So, well, thank you. You say well pronounced. I'm a beginner in this game. Do you know what should I boost? Between reputation or influence to get more credits? Well, let's see, reputation actually helps you to get more credits, but it's indirect. Reputation is the one that raises your stance or your standing with the local minor faction you're doing that mission for, and the higher your ranking or your reputation gets with that local minor faction, it can start at unfriendly. You're going through. Why do you say that? Why do you say my frameshift drive is operating beyond safety limits? Anyway, once you get up to allied, you'll get better missions which have a higher payout. So reputation indirectly will influence your money making more than influence. Influence is actually the way you influence the political system within that system. If you start doing missions for one faction, let's say it's the smallest faction in that star system, you're just choosing that smallest faction and you're only doing missions with them, you are going to raise their influence. And if there's a lot of people or just a few people, but if there's people aligning with you and they're all helping this small minor faction to gain more influence, they'll start growing. And at some point there'll be a civil war in which this faction and the next one on the list, let's say they're on the bottom and the one just one step up from the bottom, they'll be in a civil war. And then if this minor faction wins, it's going to be on top of the other one, and the other one will drop to the bottom. And that way you can change the influence of several factions in the system. And that's actually the way you can get new factions to be the ruling factions in a system pretty quickly. Let's see, Techno 2K8 2008. I recently hit elite in trading and exploration, and now I'm heading back to Beagle Point for the second time. Okay, well, I haven't been to Beagle Point yet. On my main account, I'm just working on my federal rank at the moment. I'm at 74% post captain, so I'm pretty close to rear admiral. And once I get to rear admiral, I'm probably going to focus on getting a lot more credits, because I do have an Imperial cutter. But I want a Federal Corvette as well, but I want it fully upgraded. The way I want to set it up, it's going to cost 600 million credits, and I don't have that amount of money yet. So the way I actually planned on doing it on my main account is probably getting enough credits, which will be around 200 million, to repurchase an Anaconda. I have some stuff laying around for the Anaconda that I used before. Set that up for exploration, go on an exploring tour, which will be quite long. Use it to get to work on my exploration rank. Probably get to elite there as well. I actually want to visit all the Formodyne Rift bases, and then use the credits I earn with that to purchase a to purchase the Federal Corvette. I'm probably not going to earn enough credits, of course, to purchase and fully upgrade the Federal Corvette right away from one big exploration trip, but still, I'm going to work on it that way. You have a Corvette and it's nice, but it costs a fortune and it's kitted for combat and trade. I would just want to fit it for combat and not for trade. So that's also why it's that expensive. Because, you know, if I want to do trade, I have a cutter for that. If I want to do exploration, I'm planning on fitting out an Anaconda for that. And for all other stuff, I'm planning on keeping my Python. You also have an Aspen and an Anaconda for exploration, for the Lance for combat as well. I do own a Fur Lance on my other account. So here we go, earning some credits. Let's see, are there missions going back to Seoul? Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here, not here either. Good. Well, or not, I'm not really sure. Oh, maybe they do have interstellar fractors contact thingy. No, they don't, but I can deliver some of my bounties. That's good. Now I still have about 35,000 credits. 36 actually. Of bounty just laying around. Let's see, I needed to get 14 units of progenitor cells. Can I get them here? No, it's agricultural. Cormac Hub. Next stop.
Detachment confirmed. Depart safely from the station.
You made it to Colonia yesterday and made 26 million credits from Seoul to Colonia, but my trip to Beagle Point and back to Seoul is going to take a week or two, and hopefully it will net me over 100 million credits. Yeah, I think... So, I'm going to save money to get an Anaconda, set that up for exploration. And once I get back from my exploring trip, I'll probably have around 100 million as well. If I'm really lucky. But it won't be enough to set up a Corvette completely for combat the way I want to set it up. So I'll have to find a way to earn way more credits than that. Also because I don't want to sell my I don't want to sell the further lens, I don't want to sell the Python, I don't want to sell the cutter, and I don't want to sell the Anaconda once I get out. So I'm going to need to get loads of credits. Well, luckily I do know a very good trading route. That is actually the one that got me to Elite. I was using the cutter for that. It's about 3 million for a return trip. And it's just between two stations. Well, two different star systems with stations that aren't too far from the navigation beacon, so you don't really have to travel a lot. And it's pretty easy to earn, let's say, 100 million in say 2 hours of just jumping back and forth. Well, not 2 hours. That would be a bit much. It's about 3 hours for 100 million credits doing that mission. Sorry, doing that trading route. But trading is boring. But if it gets me the credits to be able to purchase the Anaconda, no problem there. And I'm also going to look at the different community goals. Maybe there would be one that I can work on. Because those can really earn you a nice amount of credits as well. Yeah, it is a good route. I actually was told that route by someone else, and he isn't using it anymore, but I am still using it. And depending on the market prices, I can get up to 3.5 million per return trip. So it's not bad at all. The thing is, on my cutter I still need to get the 8A power plant as well, because it handles heat really badly, so I probably have to do the trade route for quite some time to get an 8A power plant, and after that I'll start saving for an Anaconda. He used to do a slave run of legal slaves, and it netted me around 10 million an hour, but I got bored. Yeah, I can imagine. What I do a lot of the times, if I'm trading, I'll just have, because I have a second screen over there. I'm actually looking at the chat over there as well, and on my second screen I'll put up something like Star Trek, the original series. I'm actually watching that as well. Not at the moment, of course, but I'll just do that as the main activity and play or trade on the side, basically. But the funny thing is, I'm doing it in a cutter. I actually don't have it outfitted for trading 100%, because I can mount a smaller shield on it. I have a fighter bay in it, which I could put out or pull out to get more cargo space. I have a well, I've got quite some modules that I can take out to increase the cargo space. I only have about 680 tons of cargo, and it could go up to 800. But the funny thing is that with this fighter aboard, once I'm interdicted, I actually get the fighter out, because there's a lot of Anacondas trying to interdict me on this route. And most of the time they have about a 300,000 credit bounty on their heads. So, you know, I could get slightly higher trade income, but then again, I wouldn't have the occasional pirates that actually keeps me from being totally bored. So I actually think it's a very good way to do that. Let's see. now I have to deliver these to Gilmore Orbiter in Tau Ceti and Epsilon Indy London Relay. Let's do this one first, because with a little luck in Tau Ceti there was also a if I'm correct, this or the other one was a high-tech. No, it's extraction. There's no high-tech. Well, bummer. Techno, thank you for the follow. To do my trade rank, I sat at Robigo for the last rank, and now I have 850 million credit fine. 850 million credit fine to pay off. Well, you should come out and open in a Sidewinder and let me kill you, so I can get that bounty. That would be fun. Here we go. Calls action, welcome to the stream. And Slow Cool as well. You went into a private group with my dad and let him kill me. It gave him 1 million credits for the bounty, but I still have the fine to pay off. Bummer. That's just a bummer. But it'll probably go away in a few weeks, right? Making sure I keep away from the start a little, because it doesn't really handle heat well at the moment. That's because of the 6B power plant I have. And that's why I'm saving for the 6A power plant. It'll also make the ship a little more maneuverable, and it'll make sure I can jump further because it's lighter. Frontier made it so that the max bounty you can claim of another player is 1 million credits to stop boosting, etc. But the fine is now a legacy fine, so it will never go away until paid off. Woo! Well, not planning on anything on paying it off at any point. I think you're not planning on doing that, right? Hey, Brickbig, welcome back. Gilmore Orbiter. And I'll pay it off, but it's going to take a little while. Yeah. I would probably not plan on ever paying it off. I'll just stay away from that system. Unless you get a 1 million credit bounty on your head every single time for 850 times in a row until it's paid off, then it would be able to, it would be a lot better to just pay it off, right? Hey, didn't I ask for permission? Probably not. Luckily I saw it in time, I know it wasn't in yet. That sometimes happens. So this is the last delivery, I think. Let's see. No, I have 2 more deliveries. Okay. 1 more after this, and then I'll have to... then I'll have to go to... well, another place. Somewhere. To find... progenitor, was it? Progenitor cells, yes.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm staying away from Robigo until I have the funds to pay it off. When I get back to the bubble, I'm going to work on my combat rank, which will also help to get the funds. Yep. Sell this, sell this. Sell this. Let's see, do I have more? No, just that. Let's see, where can I find progenitor cells close to here? Commodities. Right time to jump on the game, back in a few minutes. Yeah. Sure, no problem at all. Progenitor cells, isn't that on the bottom completely, as in technology ways? Nope. Here it is. Come on, I thought it was here. It wasn't. Oh, it is within the medicines tab. Okay. Okay. I know where to find it. Good. Now, let's see if I can go to Epsilon Indy.
Landing coupler disengaged. Departure authorized.
Landing gear retracted.
Make way for oncoming traffic. Restrict your speed.
No, I'm not going to restrict my speed. Just don't feel like it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Bernie101, welcome to the stream.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Going to London Relay. Really close at the moment. Good. After that, one more stop to get the stuff we need to get back to Seoul. I think I might overshoot. Just doing this to kill the speed, and it's working. Yes. Shiriro TV, welcome to the stream. And Blaze Benjamin. Here we go. Landing pad 30. Here I go. Mission board. Thank you. So we're up to 4 million. Let's see. Do they have an interstellar factors contact? Nope, they don't. Let's see. I now had to go to Easy Aquarii, if I'm correct. Let's check that. Had to go to Magnus Gateway. I think it was in that system. Yes, it is. So, yes. Lock destination. Because Magnus Gateway is the place where we can find the progenitor cells. I'll just fill up on that. Because if I read correct...
Landing coupler disengaged. Clear for egress.
It might be a risk. Oh.
Warning. Observe no fire restrictions.
Yeah, I already have it retracted again. Here we go.
Warehead is clear. Federal flight control signing off.
Progenitor cells, yes. What if I... Easy Aquarii, yes. Magnus Gateway, yes. And then sell them at Seoul, yes. At Mars High, available credits is a little higher, so let's make that much. Find. I can sell with a profit of about 600 credits per piece. Okay. Then let's just fill up on the stuff and take all that back to Seoul. Okay, Magnus Gateway, here we come. So last stop on the journey before returning home. Tirana 5, welcome to the stream. And once I get back to Mars High in the Sol system, I'm going to shut down. So just to let you know, it's not going to take very much longer, because in about an hour I'll be on my bike on the way to work. As in bicycle, yes, not motorbike. Sadly. Because I have another late shift to do tonight. Oh, it's orbiting a moon, so I shouldn't go to the planet, and then I should fly straight to that moon and then try to get in front of the station. Here we go. I'll be pretty close to the entrance at the moment. Yep. No time for any other course corrections anymore.
Core dynamics, Bravo, Whiskey, Alpha. This port is under federal control. Submit to randomized security scans on approach.
Here we go. Magnus Gateway, buying progenitor cells. Let's just fill up on it. Let's see, nothing in the inventory, so we can buy 104 of them. And I only need 14 for the mission, so that's going to be selling another 90 with a profit of 600 credits a piece. That should be 54,000, I think. If I'm doing my math correctly. Uh-oh. Bummer. That wasn't a perfect landing. Okay. Here we go. Of course, not to the mission board. Come on.
Station facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Do they have interstellar factors? Nope, they don't. So here we go. Medicines, food, industrial machinery, medicine, progenitor cells. Fill up on it. That's about half their stock I'm purchasing. Now, Let's find Sol in this list. There we go. Exit and launch.
Detach confirmed. Observe queuing system when exiting the station.
Queuing system. I've never actually seen a system in the queuing. I have seen some queues, but most of the time I'm just making sure I get ahead in the queue, to be honest. Luckily there's not something like a bounty. Your CPU is choking hard. Mind showing your settings? Why would you say my CPU is choking? Oh, because I see the stream isn't really working well at the moment. That might also be my internet connection, because there's been a malfunction on the internet connection for quite some time now. The stream is dropping frames hard. Well, my streaming program isn't dropping frames, so it's probably my internet connection doing that.
Fuel scooping complete.
If that were the case, your camera wouldn't be super smooth. Well, the thing is, if the camera is super smooth and the game itself isn't, I'm also looking at the game in my streaming program, and I don't see anything that I see happening on the stream. I see my camera is actually not super smooth as well. At least when I'm watching the stream, and of course that is the third image. It's actually uploaded from here and then downloaded again, or downstreamed again, so I'm not quite sure about the settings. It's not a lot that I have this. It might be because it's pretty warm in this room here. My computer is having a slight trouble with that, but I don't think so. Anyway, I'm going to land in Mars High, and then my streaming time will be over, so I'm not going to look into that. $46,241.11 light years to go. Well, sounds, if you say it quickly, it doesn't sound like much, but that's a pretty far way to fly yet. I'm pretty sure it's the internet connection, because the game itself, when I'm playing it, I'm looking at the screen. It's very smooth. When I'm looking at the streaming program, it's really smooth. And then when I'm looking at what comes back from the stream, if I'm looking at it myself, there it's not as smooth, but it changes, because now it's more smooth than it was a few minutes ago, or a few moments ago. Not really minutes, but a few moments. So I think it's the internet connection. Plus I've had this before, so I've looked at all the different settings. Tested it several times, and it's not the
Core Dynamics, Bravo, Whiskey, Alpha. You are now in Federation space. Follow all regulations before and after landing.
Ah, landing pad 45, that's in the back. Howdy all, says Tirana 5. Here we go. 45 is in the back over there.
Landing gear deployed.
Perfect landing, I would say. So here we go. No, not livery. Come on, I was trying to go to... Well, I was trying to go to the other one. You're a returning player. You've missed the galaxy. Haha. Well, you know, I've been in and out several times, so life just does that to you. Just trying to refuel the ship here. That's better. Here we go. Deliver that mission. Go up to the commodities market and sell all the other progenitor cells. 550 credits bonus, no. So that's 49,500 credits profit. Not really a lot, but it's better than nothing, right? Cartography data. I do have some cartography data with me, I think. Yeah, but it's too close to sell here. Bummer. So I think that was it for today. So a quick recap. I started in, well, another system. I don't remember the name actually. On a planet. In my ASP. That was the planet I landed on last time. When I just got the whatchamacallit, the petty officer rank. So I decided to move to Sol, which I did, because here we are in Mars High, my new home. My other two ships are here as well. Well, my other two ships, I don't have another two anymore. I sold the Imperial Eagle, that's what it's called. So I got the Vulture here and my ASP, and then first I made sure I got some missions done, and then after those missions were done, I think I did about 16 missions to raise my reputation with all the minor factions here, which worked pretty well. If you can look at this, you can see I'm cordial to most of them. This one's just neutral, but it's close to being cordial. So that's good. I'm actually working on getting them all to Allied. And after I got the first 16 missions done, I flew out to Ray Gateway in the Diagwandri system to get the 15% discount on this ship and all the other stuff. I sold my ASP, but before I got all the engineered modules that I had on that ship off. Because it shares the frameshift size in this ship. So I got the frameshift drive that was engineered for maximum jump range. I got it into this ship now as well. So that was well, that was what we did today. And then when I got back here, I did some other missions, and well, that's about it. So did quite a lot today. But it's time to shut down now, because in about 45 minutes I have to leave. I still have to shower, I have to vacuum the house, and of course I have to have some lunch and get dressed for work. So, thank you guys and girls all alike for watching. I had a great time with you in the chat. I'll hopefully see you next Thursday, when I'll be streaming a little later. I'll start around noon, so that's about an hour earlier than the time of now, and then I'll go on until about, well, 3 or 4 around that time, because Thursday is my day off this week. So I hope to see you there. If not, well, that's good as well. Have a good week, have a good day, and I'll see you later.